the rest of this hour is all about beauty, and we've got the best of the best, something that you're not going to find out in any other brand, because this line from Hand Perfection was created specifically to help to beautify and bring back the beauty in your hands. Anti-aging skincare for the skin on your hands.
Internationally acclaimed supermodel of hands, Ellen Surratt, introduces a revolutionary line of skincare products specially formulated to combat the signs of aging on the hands. Appearing in countless magazines and in print and television advertisements for the world's top brands, Ellen's hands must always look and feel their youthful and flawless best. She's now combined 20 years of her own secrets with exceptional new technologies. Hand Perfection is helping you to turn back the hands of time in no time.
And here she is, Ellen Surratt is joining us this morning. Ellen, it's always great to have you back.
Oh, I'm thrilled to be back.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know, you've got to see, well, I say you've got to see her hands. You've seen Ellen's hands everywhere in thousands of magazines and advertisements. This is seriously the supermodel of hands, and you created, so I always say, when you want the best, go to the best.
Right. Exactly.
You are the best of the best, and you created a way for us to sort of anti-aging skincare for the skin on our hands.
Yeah.
Why was that important?
Oh my gosh, well, it's so important. Here's the story. I'm a hand model, you know, and you've seen my hands everywhere, and it's really, it's exciting. But the truth of the matter is, and this is why I'm here, I'm 47 years old, and when I was in my early 40s, I began to see those signs of aging on my hands. And you know, for anyone, that's depressing and that's sad, but for a hand model, it's career ending. Yeah, so I dedicated myself with a huge passion to find a way to let our hands look great as we age. And that's why I created Hand Perfection. So Hand Perfection is clinically proven, award-winning formula that actually anti-ages. It's a beauty treatment for your hands that make your hands look and feel the best they can.
And we're going to show you some befores and afters. Of course, you're going to get the complete day cream and the nail and cuticle treatment. But
look at that.
Seeing is believing.
Oh my gosh, look at that picture. That says it all. Okay, so the girl on the right, you know, maybe she's 50, maybe she's 60. You can see the age spots. You can see the veins coming through. And then it's brighter in the after. It's brighter, it's tighter. The age spots have diminished. Oh my gosh, look at this one.
Wow.
The woman on the left, probably, you know, she looks 90. You can see the veins protruding, the bones protruding. Then on the right, it's plumped, it's hydrated, it's just smoothed out.
Is,
yeah,
yes.
It's brightened.
It's brighter. That's what I was thinking.
That's
and you
the thing.
I mean, you can clearly see it.
Yeah, and it really, it's not this changes. If you have those age marks, like this woman on the left, you will see that it changes how your hands look. It's brighter, it's tighter, the tone is smooth, the age spots have diminished, the skin's plumped. That's why you're not seeing the veins and bones protrude so much.
Oh, and you know what? This is after, as you can see, 4 weeks of use. That's no time.
Yeah.
When it comes to the fact of really changing the way your hands look. If they look kind of old, and I'll use the word decrepit, because sometimes that's what we think of when we see our hands. And the thing is, you see your hands every day. When you put them up on the steering wheel, when you're typing, when you were saying when you're texting.
When you're texting,
you know?
You look down at them so many times a day, much more than you see the other age areas.
Right.
And so when you look down those hands and they don't look so good, ugh, it makes you just feel bad. But can you imagine looking down at your hands and having them look good? You know, it just makes you want to go out there and show your rings and shake hands with pride and feel confident about yourself. It's like a great haircut. It makes you feel great. So we put it right on, just the smallest bit, just like this. You rub it in. Now remember, this is a beauty treatment for your hands. You're rubbing it in. Here's the trick. There's hyaluronic acid, arbutin, omega-3s in there, ingredients that are in the very best skin conditioners that we have right here, the most expensive ingredients you could possibly have, but created for hands. Here's the challenge with your hands, okay? It's incredibly delicate skin, like the skin around your eyes, yet we're washing it dozens of times per day. So it has to be an amazing formulation, great ingredients, stay on through the multiple washing. So omega-3s that protect the skin, that hydrate the skin. Hyaluronic acid that holds 1,000 times its weight in water, plumps the skin, helps to diminish those lines and wrinkles. Arbutin, which is a skin brightener that helps fade the age spots. So everything you need to change the way your hands look now, to improve them. Now, right away, immediately, you get the softest, silkiest hands you've ever felt like in your life. I mean, you'll want to run down to your husband's office and hold his hand, hold those kids, hold those grandkids. kids because they feel so soft. But more than that, it changes the way your hands look. It reverses it. It actually turns back the hands of time.
And this is for anybody, so it's never too late to start taking care. I wanted to show you, because if you're seeing it here for the first time and saying, well, this is brand new, I've never heard of it. Let me tell you, you almost can't open up a magazine today and not see hand perfection. I'm holding it right here, but you see it featured very prominently in this very popular magazine that's on the newsstands every month. You know, the thing is, when you have something that's formulated specifically for the problems that hands have, it's different from just using, like I keep saying, just a lotion. Because if you ever put on lotion, and then, let's say, I don't know, an hour goes by, you look at your hands and think, did I put on lotion today? If you have to ask yourself that, then clearly your lotion is not working for you. We're talking about this complete day cream.
And once again, you rub it in. There's no petroleum in there. There's nothing sticky or gooey or tacky. You're good to go. It goes in, it does its trick. There's very few oil glands on your hands. That means you need a specific formulation that goes in well, that's incredibly effective with those amazing ingredients, and that stays on through the dozens of times each day you're washing your hands. That's what's going to work. That's what's going to change how your hands look. Now, nails and cuticles. This is our award-winning. I mean, it's so amazing. You click the bottom. It's an amazing, amazing device system. So nothing drips out, nothing gooey or ooey, right? You work it into your nails. Now, girls, if you have nails that chip really easily, that break, that don't grow, that's a dehydrated nail. You work this into the nail. It's going to change the way your nails feel. That means they're hydrated. They have a little give. They have a flexibility. So when you touch something, it's not going to break. Now, the beauty of this oil, and this is a little hand model trick, is you can either put it on over your polish and it lets the polish last longer, or you can choose to go bare. To have a bare naked nail that just has this great healthy glow, that means you might skip the manicure this week or for a few weeks. You're doing your cuticles yourself. You're doing your nails yourself. It has this great manicured look. This is going to be in this spring, this naked nail look. I've been doing all the magazines already 6 months ago. They're calling for bare naked nails. Girls, this is the greatest solution you've ever had. Now, cuticles. If you have that dry whiteness around your cuticle, if you have inflamed cuticles that are red and puffy, or if you have those flyaway jagged cuticles, this is the product for you.
You just described every cuticle problem that I have, and it usually happens when they're dry. They're not getting the moisture or the nourishment that they're getting, and they're going to get them here. So easy to use. Everything about this is, it's like you're pampering yourself, but you're really doing what's necessary. I want to remind you, and I see that hundreds of you are calling in. Thank you so much for that, because Ellen is only here today. But this, these two products right here, customer pick on hsn.com, and we're not the only ones who love them. If you watch that daytime television talk show with the supermodel, she loves this. There are so many celebrities who use it and love it because it makes a difference. But I want to read a customer pick. This says, I love these products. This is from December of last year. I've tried everything on my hands and nails. Nothing worked. I was ready to give up and just hide my hands. This stuff really works. After a few weeks, my hands, nails, cuticles look really nice. My husband and I are holding hands again. Oh, I love these products. Okay, so that was from December. This is from November, and think about this is the coldest, driest time of the year. I am a mom in my 40s, and I don't get a lot of time to take care of myself. My priority has been my face, but I recently noticed that my hands look much older than the rest of me. I started using Hand Perfection Cream and nail cuticle treatment and noticed a huge difference. And that is what we're talking about. Sometimes we think, well, I'm taking really good care of my face. I'm taking really good care of my hair. I'm taking really good care of the skin around my eyes. But just like the skin around your eyes, the skin on your hands age and are really delicate as well.
Yeah, and you know what? It's your fastest aging body part. This is very important. It's so delicate, like we said, but you're washing it dozens of times a day. So if you're looking down and think, my hands don't look so good, there's a reason. It's aging faster than anything else. And you know what good care you're taking for your face and your eyes and so on. You need to take a little bit of care of your hands. And it's easy. This is not something where you have to wear gloves or you put something on. You put it on, it does its job, you're good to go in 5 seconds. You know, you just rub it in. It does its trick and it stays on through the day. I have a set in my car, a set in my purse, a set, you know, by the bedside. And that is because, you know, it's just easy to use. The nail and cuticle oil goes on in a minute. I did it this morning when I was just waiting for my, you know, for the taxi over here.
I do it at the stop stoplight. Is that bad?
But you know, use that one in your purse though. You know when you're out in the public restroom or at the kids' school or something, you know, and you're using soap that doesn't feel so good, you put it on. Put it on while your hands are a little damp, and it really seeps in. It's just going to change the way you feel about your hands. The way you look down at your hands, you'll feel proud of your hands. You'll feel confident about how you look.
You'll notice the difference, and that's the main thing. If you've been using, like I keep saying, if you've been using the same lotion for years and your hands are just kind of getting worse and worse and worse, then that should tell you something. That is not what is going to actually help to improve the look. Ellen and I were talking earlier, and what she was saying was, it's never too late to start. It really is not.
Right. That's what these are designed for. Actually turning back the hands of time. So if you have marks, if you have age spots, if you have the dry, wrinkled skin, this is going to help improve it. This is going to help change it and reverse those signs of aging. And that's what we all need. We want hands that look good. It's not too late. You need to take care of your hands now. You need the right formulation with effective ingredients that stay on through the multiple washings each day.
Take it from Ellen Surratt. You may be seeing her face for the first time, but you have seen her hands literally for years in the magazines. And when she says she's 47 and her hands look like 17, that's what we all want, don't we? Thank you so much, Ellen.
Thank you, Tamara.
We love when you're here.
Aww.
And Ellen's back at noon. Yep. Let me put my ring back on now that I'm all moisturized and nurtured. And Ellen's back at 12 noon. So definitely tune in, tell all your girlfriends, but make sure that you get your set or multiple sets right now. 555-002.